What's going on, guys? John here from The Real Talk, back again with another video, and today we're going to be going over my entire Watchmen collection. So how this video came to be is that I did a poll on Twitter, and I said, hey, would you guys like to see more content like this? And I posted a 30-second clip of me just, going over my Watchmen collection. Now, I did a video like that a while back, and that's what I posted on Twitter. But I thought, since a lot of you said yes, I thought I'd go back and kind of give it more production value and, get my lights and my Yeti mic and stuff like that, instead of just being handheld. So let's get right to it, guys. Alright, guys, so here it is, my Watchmen collection. I do have two other things I want to show you, but that's until later on in the video. Right now, I kind of want to go through these things from left to right. And obviously, we're going to start off with the graphic novel. Sorry about the lighting, as I'm going to come in here and kind of, ruin it a little bit. But yeah, guys, so here we have the graphic novel. Here it is the non-hardbook, hardcover version, obviously. And here is the back. So funny thing about this graphic novel, I obviously watched the film and I wanted to read it right after. And I went to my local library and they had it there, so I rented it. I read the book, but I never owned it until I was in my local book off store and I found it there for like $7, and I was like, holy crap, I have to own it. But I didn't have any money, but I told my uncle, hey uncle, like, can you please buy this for me? Like, I really want it. He's, oh, don't worry, like I got you. Like, if it's books, then I got you. So so he was able to get me this, and he also was able to get me this next thing I'm gonna talk about, because Watchmen kind of gave me, and it's Watchmen and philosophy. But Watchmen also kind of, got me into philosophy. At the time of the book and stuff like that, I was really looking into philosophy itself. And I went to Barnes & Noble and I was looking at the philosophy section, and I was able to find this book. And there was also a bunch of other, like The Dark Knight in philosophy, Lost in philosophy, the TV show Lost. There was all that stuff. And so I found it, and again, I told my uncle, can you please let me, have it and like buy it for me? And he said yes, of course. So we're gonna get to the 4K version of the film. So here it is, and yeah, guys, and here is the back. And so this is not a funny story, but obviously, I think I got this in a Black Friday. I think it was like $20, and I was like, you know what, this is my favorite film, so why not? So I was able to get the 4K version of it, which I already seen once in my 4K TV, and it was pretty beautiful. So that's the 4K version. Then I have the DVD, the Blu-ray, which is not a lot of people know. Fun fact, this was actually my first Blu-ray, which is pretty cool. And another cool thing about this Blu-ray was I wasn't old enough to buy it because they checked IDs back then. And I told one of my cousins, like, hey man, can you come with me to Best Buy and buy it for me? And he did. And I believe it was like $25 back then, and again, it was really expensive. But big shout out to him because he bought it for me. And then this is actually the last thing I got from this collection, if you will, and it's the Blu-ray Steelbook version of the film. Again, I still haven't opened it, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to and get the, I don't know if it has the digital code, but I was gonna give it away. I think I still have one more, by the way. So yeah, I found it in my local Best Buy. It was there, and I was like, you know what? This was very rare for me too, because I haven't seen it ever. I just seen it online, and then I just happened to see it that day at my local Best Buy. So I had to pick it up. It was like $12-15. I'm not really sure. But then let's get into my pops here, so that we won't fall. So here it is, my Rorschach pop there. Not a lot of stories of this, but this Rorschach pop is actually going for $200 right now online. I checked on poppriceguide.com, and it was like $200. So I was like, yeah, I'm not selling this anytime soon. But I think there is some more Watchmen pops coming along for the TV show. So let's get into my Dr. Manhattan one, which is kind of my favorite one, since he's kind of like my favorite character. There's the back. And yeah, this one again, these ones kind of cost me like, in total, like $7. $7. I'm sorry, $17. This one actually cost me $7, but Rorschach actually cost me $10. So altogether is was 17 bucks, and actually Dr. Manhattan is also now, I think he's worth 90 bucks or 70 bucks. So yeah. But the next thing, guys, I want to show you is my ultimate cut edition, the complete story. Here it is. This is the DVD version of it. And yeah, it has the director's cut, theatrical cut, and the cut with the Tales of the Black Freighter. So this one has a pretty cool story to it as well. I was in my local FYE. I was just buying random stuff, and I found it, and it was like 40 bucks, and I was prepared to buy it and stuff like that. But I went to the counter, and the lady said, "Okay, cool, that's gonna be 12 bucks." I was like, "What the heck?" My first immediate reaction was like, "What the heck?" But I was like, "Okay," and then I went to I bought it, and I went. Obviously, I was going home, and I checked the receipt, and it turns out that they charged me for the DVD version of the film, not this one. They marked it. I guess they had it for their DVD version. I was like, holy crap, I just got away with it. So please, FYE, don't ban me or whatever. But all right, guys, we're gonna go moving on to the last thing in my collection, and that is the collector's edition lenticular cover. You can see I still have the J card. Let's kind of move it. This is the comic book version of the characters, and that is the movie version of the characters. So this one doesn't really have a cool story. I just finally got it after a while. I think it was online for like 30-40 bucks. So here's the back with the J card still. Don't think it has nothing without it. That's why I kind of kept it there. Kind of tells you everything that it has there. But let's go ahead and look into this one a little bit further. All right, guys, so here it is. If you guys want to see the J card, it's right here. Kind of, you know, obviously this doesn't really say anything, but the back, here it is. If you guys want to pause it to read all that information, hopefully you guys can see it good. There that is. So here it is, guys. You know, the lenticular covers, how they work. This one's kind of being weird right now, at least at this angle. But this is it, guys. The top, the bottom, the side, and then the back of it, like I said, like I showed you guys, it's black. So let's get to it. Let's open it up here. And then right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, is Tales of the Black Freighter. Then we have the hardcover version of the book. And here is the book. Kind of an alternative cover too. Here's the back. And I already showed you the pages inside of the other one, so I think there should be the same. So here it is. This is the little like slip thing that they give you. It's kind of like the same as the DVD version of it. So here's the front, here's the back, all the movie information, the side, and then when you open it up, kind of different artwork. There's the other artwork, and we'll show you that all together right now. So the motion comic, the DVD, and then the Blu-rays. And then if you switch it around, let's see if we can do this. So you can see the artwork, which is this, which is pretty badass. Alright guys, so we're going handheld for this. This is the last two things I want to show you guys. You guys can kind of tell that they're kind of wrinkled, but just because the lights are on them, you can kind of, they're highlighted a little bit more. But these are my two Watchmen posters. They're originally from when the movie came out. So eventually, even though they're wrinkled and kind of, you know, ugly, you kind of want to get a different view of them. But I do want to frame them. You know, they're still, like I said, there's still like original ones from like when the movie came out. They're signed by all the cast. Not I wish, but yeah, I still want to frame them. This is the last two pieces to my collection. This is what you see when you enter my room here. There's the door. So when you come in, like bam, there you're greeted by Rorschach and Dr. Manhattan. But yeah, guys, that was my last two pieces of my Watchmen collection. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my entire Watchmen collection. But let me know down below in the comment section if you guys have this stuff or you guys want to get some of these things. I know my collection could be a little bit bigger. I still want to get like the soundtrack and stuff. But that's what I have so far, you know. But also, guys, let me know if you guys like this type of videos. My first time doing something like this. A lot of you on Twitter said you guys wanted to see something like this, so hopefully this is what you wanted to see. But all right, guys, if you guys want to follow me outside of YouTube, you guys can. at The Real Talk, talk with 2Ks on Instagram and Twitter. And you guys can also find me on Stardust, just at The Real Talk. And until next time, guys, I'll see you at the movies. Later.